AY McDonald wants to ensure all safety requirements and steps are taken while troubleshooting your AY McDonald Submersible Pump Motor. Please follow the necessary precautions. All electrical work must be performed by a qualified technician. Always follow the National Electrical Code as well as all local and state codes. Failure to do so may result in personal injury or equipment damage. Failure to follow manufacturer's installation instructions may result in electrical shock, fire hazard, personal injury, death, damage to equipment, and unsatisfactory performance. All power must be shut off to the motor prior to testing. Hello and welcome to this McDonald How-To. I am Paul Pettinger, the Pump Product Manager here at AY McDonald. Today in this McDonald How-To, we're going to cover how to troubleshoot an AY McDonald submersible pump motor with a megohmmeter. We will be checking the insulation resistance test on the AY McDonald's 4-inch submersible motor for single-phase 2-wire and single-phase 3-wire motors.
Open the master breaker and disconnect all leads from the control box or pressure switch in order to avoid an electrical shock hazard and damage to the meter.
Use a megohmmeter set to a minimum of 500 volts. If using an ohm meter, set R times 1000 K. Again today, we'll be using the Fluke 1507 megohmmeter. Place the leads in common and insulation. Turn the meter from off to 500 volts. Normally, this test would be performed at the control box, pressure switch, or wellhead. For our testing today, we'll be testing just the motor by itself. Connect one motor lead to any one of the motor leads and the other lead to a metal drop pipe known as ground. In our test, we'll be grounding the motor using a motor stud. Attach one lead to the motor stud and the other to one of the black leads on this 2-wire motor. Push test, greater than 550 megohms on the first lead. Repeat on the second lead. Again, greater than 550 megohms. Check the information provided by the motor manufacturer for values of new motors, or in the case of a used motor being reinstalled. We can check this information in our IOM manual, page 29. The exact values need to be at least 200 megohms for a new motor and 20 megohms on a used motor. In our case, both values are above the recommended value. When testing a 3-wire motor, check the main winding, black lead, the start winding, red lead, the common winding, yellow lead, to a known ground. Connect one of the tester leads to the motor stud, and one of the other test leads to one of our wires. Push test, again, greater than 550 megohms. We'll check the other leads. Greater than 550 megohms. Greater than 550 megohms. We can confirm on page 29 of our IOM manual, again at least 200 megohms. These results confirm this motor is not grounded. New motors will have a higher range than a used motor. Check the minimum value before installing a used motor. When testing at the control box or pressure switch, the entire length of the cable and leads will be tested to ensure the splice and the motor wire is not damaged. What does this tell us? If the ohm values are all normal, the motor is not grounded and the cable insulation is not damaged. If one or more of the ohms values is below normal, either the windings are grounded or the cable insulation is damaged. Now you know how to troubleshoot your AY McDonald submersible pump motor with a megohmmeter and how to properly read the insulation resistance for your motor. Again, I'm Paul Pettinger, the Pump Product Manager here at AY McDonald, and this has been your AY McDonald How-To. Thank you for viewing. Still have questions? Give us a call at 1-800-AY-CARES. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram.